Hey, what's up everybody? This is Alex Molina 93 here. Today is gonna be my review of Avengers Endgame. Yes people, this is one of the movies that we've been waiting for this year to come. And oh my god, I cannot believe from what I saw. If you saw Avengers Infinity War, you know where it left off. And this is what we got for this year. I mean, you know that movies take a lot of time to make, but we had to wait 1 year later because, you know, like this is part 2 of Infinity War. And to tell you guys the truth, I'm very impressed with this movie. But there were some things that it could have been better, but it is still a great movie. Don't get me wrong. So yeah, I mean, some of the things that I want to say about this movie, what I like and what I don't like. Yeah, I mean, it's finally here, and you know how it is supposed to be the end of this ambitious crossover Marvel superhero movie. And yeah, it's about time. About time. So without further ado, let's get started, shall we? The presentation for Avengers Endgame is very impressive. If you have seen its predecessor, Avengers Infinity War, you know that it represents a humongous crossover of almost every character of Marvel Universe. But this time representing our heroes who survived from Thanos, while the half others just fade away like a dust, all thanks to Thanos, who snaps his fingers using his glove with power stones / gems. The remaining superheroes are planning to bring everybody back and to return the humanity to its former glory. All the actors return to reprise their roles from the previous movie, alongside newcomers joining the Avengers team such as Carol Danvers / Captain Marvel and Scott Lang / Ant-Man. The question is, how they're gonna bring everybody back in this matter? Well, we'll see about that. The story begins where it left off since Infinity War, like days or weeks ago, I guess. The remaining survivors such as Captain America, Black Widow, Rocket, Hulk, Iron Man, Nebula, and Thor are still alive. Carol Danvers rescues Tony Stark and Nebula from outer space. They fail to defeat Thanos on the other planet. Still not giving up hope, our heroes decide to locate Thanos and the power gems to be able to use them to save everybody who just disappeared on the war. And also, I was very shocked at one part of this movie. They just spotted the defenseless Thanos on the planet with nobody else around but himself, and the heroes just defeated him easily, but it turns out that the power gems are destroyed completely by Thanos. Thanos was making excuses that they should be grateful on what he has done, but everybody else didn't agree with him and Thor killed him instantly. Wow, didn't see that coming. 5 years later, the heroes have no idea on what to do to restore everything back to normal. Suddenly, Scott Lang came back from the time portal he was trapped on a while ago. If you watched Ant-Man and the Wasp, you know what I'm talking about. Scott explains that time portal can work to go back in time and age themselves for some good laughs. Well, that way they can retrieve the gems located in different places. Tony Stark was figuring out how to make a time machine work and decides to have a chance to help them. Everybody is getting prepared and split up each other to collect the power gems and other resources on their respective timelines. They promise to each other not to try to screw up the timelines also. The timelines they travel, they show some memorable past scenes of previous Marvel movies, bringing back nostalgia. Will our heroes be able to retrieve all the power gems through the timelines before it's too late? Sooner you'll find out. Before we get into this, this is a warning, people. On this section, there are going to be spoilers. If you don't want to be spoiled, go to this time. I'll give you 5 seconds. Past Thanos was able to see the future recorded clips that present Nebula has saved on her functionality for the past Nebula to discover what the Avengers are planning to do with the gems. And he plans to send Nebula to the present so they could travel to the present by using the time machine. In the first section, Rhodey and Nebula got the Power Stone on the outer space where Quill/Star-Lord was located. After that, Nebula has noticed and was terrified that Thanos discovered the Avengers plan and they captured her successfully. In the second section, Steve Rogers got the Mind Stone in 2012 and he encountered his past self. Third section, Bruce Banner got the Time Stone from convincing the Ancient One to borrow him. Fourth section, Rocket and Thor got the Reality Stone in Asgard 2013 where Thor's mother was located and he got his hammer. Fifth section, Tony and Scott failed at first try in 2012 to get a cube that has a space stone hidden with Loki escaping with it. By the way, it wasn't explained where Loki went, but whatever. However, Tony and Steve succeeded to retrieve it in 1970s. The legendary Stan Lee appears in there in a timeline as a cameo last time. Rest in peace, Stan Lee. You're always gonna be remembered. Thank you for everything. And finally, in the sixth section, Clint just got the Soul Stone with Natasha sacrificing herself so Clint can obtain the stone. That's right, people. She just died and she cannot come back, sadly. Everybody succeeded to retrieve the gems and return safe and sound, except for Natasha. Bummer. Since the gems are collected, they invented a metal glove to use the gems. Bruce Banner insists to wear it to undo everything that Thanos has done in the past by snapping fingers, but got his arm hurt. Thankfully, he's alright. Thanos just arrived through the timeline where Avengers are located to get the gems, and he provoked chaos. The heroes are getting themselves prepared to defeat the past Thanos and his entire army once and for all. Just in time, ones who were faded away by Thanos, such as Peter Parker, hell yeah, Quill, Doctor Strange, Sam, T'Challa, etc., all came back. Everyone is here!
Well, sort of.
They came back from portals of Doctor Strange to end this war fighting against Thanos and his entire army overpowering them. While battling, Thanos is about to use the glove to snap his fingers, but he noticed the stones aren't in the glove. Tony Stark was smart enough to retrieve them on his arm, sacrificing himself, snapping his fingers, saying, "I am Iron Man," to disappear Thanos and his henchmen for real. I cannot believe that Tony Stark just died, saving the humanity at the end. That's right, people. Robert Downey Jr. is no longer gonna be on future Marvel movies as Iron Man. And it was pretty sad, to be honest, to see him go away. But he did this for us, Tony Stark. I was about to cry, but it was very sentimental. It was very, very sad. So don't worry, I'll get over it.
The next day.
Thank you for saving us, Tony Stark. You were great. We're all gonna miss you. And you too, Natasha.
Stop it. Get some help.
I'm not gonna lie that I had tears of sadness to see Tony Stark gone after all these years. Everybody is on the funeral paying tributes to Tony Stark for saving humanity and return everything back to normal. Before ending, Thor decides to join Guardians of the Galaxy, and Steve Rogers decides to age himself as an old man, retires to be Captain America. He gives his shield to Sam, and it was revealed he was in a romantic moment with past Natasha. There's no secret ending this time around, and that's how Avengers Endgame ends. Overall, Avengers Endgame is an incredible movie with amazing performances, greater effects, great actors, while it had few plot holes but still a great story. Amazing visuals, pure fan service, some funny moments, and some moments that are worthwhile to remember. While at the beginning it was slow paced compared to Infinity War, but it gets better later in the movie. I'm glad they gave Carol Danvers / Captain Marvel a good script, unlike her own movie in last March, but her haircut is weird. Also, I'm glad Hulk got more attention this time around. And Thor, while badass and funny, I don't like how he got fat. He reminds me of Alan from Hangover though. In my opinion, I like Infinity War a little bit better, but it is still worth watching if you haven't already. To remind you that Avengers Endgame is 3 hours long, so better grab some popcorn and beverages to watch this in theaters, DVD, Blu-ray, etc.
So yeah, that is all my review of Avengers Endgame. Fantastic movie, but I feel like it started very slow. I mean, a very slow pace, like I was saying. And so yeah, I mean, this is a great movie that I highly recommend to anybody who's into Marvel superhero movies, but I recommend you watch them first before Endgame, so you could understand the story even more. And from the fan service you'll see in this, I recommend you watch them first before this. But yeah, I mean, worth checking out. It is a fantastic movie and you'll have no regrets whatsoever. I mean, I like Infinity War better, but that's just me. You can like this movie even more than Infinity War. That's not my problem, and I guarantee you that you'll have no regrets, except for the final part that maybe it will make you sad. But yeah, I mean, go check out for yourself. And also some of the parts that you won't even like. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Feel free to subscribe to my channel for more videos to come for you guys to enjoy. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and a like button below, and comment in the section below what you guys think about Avengers Endgame. If you like it or not, it is your choice. So thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. Peace. Just like that.